know why I didn't think about this before. Hey guys, this is Jules with True Crime Reactions. Disclaimer. Everything stated in this video is my opinion and my opinion only. And just like everything else in these cases we discuss here on this channel, everything is alleged. Happy Friday, you guys. Also, did you guys know that it was Friday the 13th before you were reminded throughout the day today? I had no clue until I was watching Rabbit on her live, and they kept talking about it being Friday the 13th, and I was like, bro, I had like no cognitive recognition of the fact that it was Friday the 13th this Friday. So I hope you guys are staying safe. I was just taking a bubble bath like I do every Friday night to relax, and I was going through Twitter and I saw that there has now been an official cancellation of all of those motion hearings in Latah County that had been previously set in the Moscow murder case, which obviously we expected, right? And I'll just go ahead and show you these two little pieces of paper real quick. So if you look at the case summary, you can actually see that it was updated today, 9/13. Now, if you scroll down, you're not going to see the document. It's not a document. It's just an update to the case summary itself. So as you can see, it's officially been assigned to Ada County. And if you scroll all the way down to the very bottom, you can see that all of the original motion hearing dates for everything, the motions of limine, the motions to suppress, the motion hearing for the challenge to the death penalty, all of it completely canceled, which was to be expected, right? Not a big deal. But we also have to consider the fact that all of these dates were set by Latah County, okay? We're not under Latah County scheduling anymore. And we've officially passed the deadline for the state's discovery deadline, which was September the 6th. Now, the defense's discovery deadline is not until January 9th, 2025, according to Latah County time. That could remain the same, or that could be upped. It could happen faster, okay? This document for this scheduling order, this happened in June 27th, okay? We're already on 9/13. Okay, they're going to have to meet with the Ada County judge really soon to start figuring out what they want to do here scheduling wise, if they haven't already. So considering that, and if you look at what they actually canceled here, okay, challenge to the death penalty, they've already filed all of their paperwork for that. The only thing that's missing really is what? The state's information? Let's look at the paperwork. Let's see. Let's scroll all the way down here. So I honestly can't remember. I think we went over it. No, we haven't gone over it yet because there hasn't been one. So the defense filed for their information to strike the death penalty. What we have missing is the state's response. The state could easily file that in Ada County and it can be available by Monday. Like, it might already have been ready, but because all the changes, it just didn't get filed in Latah County. That's a big possibility. We'll see as things go on. But then we have the motion to suppress that was supposed to be on February 6th of 2025 after the discovery deadline. Again, that's Latah County scheduling. There's a possibility this court's a whole lot more open and we could actually get stuff done a lot faster. If there's nothing else that the state has to give over, it's already been 2 years, guys. They already know how they want to play this. They've known for a long time how they want to play this. Let's just get this started already. So I guess I didn't really think about this before, but obviously my brain just kind of catches up when it wants to. When it comes to the motion of limine, can a judge decline that? Like, if the state actually goes through with it like they've already said that they were going to, and they file a motion of limine to take away the IGG being used as admissible evidence like they've been claiming they're going to the entire time, can a judge say no? It's clearly in the PCA and it's clearly a part of the reason, if not the actual main reason in reality, that you arrested him. You cannot suppress it. You cannot take it away. You cannot file any of this. You cannot file this and exclude it from evidence. Is that a possibility? Okay, so I asked Bing and I said, can a judge decline a motion of limine? And it says to obtain context, the judge may deny the motion and defer ruling until some of the evidence is revealed at trial. A judge may also tentatively grant a motion of limine until the prejudicial evidence is proffered for examination. So it can be denied, and then after evidence is actually shown at trial, then it can be approved. And I think I've heard of situations like that before where something was actually shown in court, but then the judge was like, okay, jury, I know that you just heard all of those horrible details and all that crazy stuff, but whenever you go back there to deliberate, I need you to forget that you heard that. Sort of like what we saw whenever Don Daniels asked them to exclude the IgG information that she included in the search warrant for Bryan Kohberger's apartment. Like that. I always said it like that. Like, okay, well, I told you all the tea, but now I need you to forget the tea, bro. I need you to forget it. Act like you don't know nothing about it, and make your decision based off of having no knowledge of all the extra tea. Okay, just don't. That's how it is. That's how this sounds. But it also sounds like one can be granted ahead of time, and then later on down the line, it can be declined, and then the evidence would have to come to light. We're going to have to look more into this because I didn't think it could go this way. I thought it was like, we're the charging entity and we don't think this is like evidence that proves anything for us, so it's not necessary. I honestly had no idea whenever I was recording myself that it was an honest thing that could actually be retracted. That's interesting to me that they can do that. So the judge does matter because this is important. My whole thing this far has been the judge really doesn't matter too much. All I care about mostly is like his process, but this is totally part of his process. But then again, my whole argument for that was only because at the end of the day, the jury is the one that has to decide based on the evidence that is shown to them if Bryan is actually guilty or innocent. And if they do deem him guilty, then they have to decide if it's the death penalty. And I'm telling you now, if the evidence comes out at trial and they prove without any doubt whatsoever that he did this in some ninja magician sort of freaking way that makes no damn sense whatsoever, then he deserves the harshest penalty possible. Straight up. I mean, y'all shouldn't expect any different from me at this point. Y'all know how I've been this entire time. They've just been horrible at proving it to me. So this is going to be interesting because there's been a lot of issues, I think, with the judge that we've had so far, not really having much of a backbone unless his own ego has been targeted. That's pretty much the only time that we've seen any goospa or gunspa, whatever the word is. I don't know the freaking word. Hootspa. I don't know which one it is. Y'all know what I mean. That's the only time we've ever seen really anything from him. But honestly, sort of the same with Bill Thompson. He didn't really get all riled up and act like he gave a damn until he was part of the presentation. Interesting. But yeah, I usually ask a question in the video and then answer it to my damn self whenever we go to the editing. So this is nothing new for you guys. All right, back to past me. But let me know what you guys think about this. Do you think it's a possibility we might actually get to trial faster, that we're on a different type of schedule? I mean, those of you that were here on my live that went through one of the little videos that the judge was talking to the East Idaho news guy, he said there's like 40 judges there. It's a big building. Lots of possibilities. Now, the Latah County roster still shows Bryan Kohberger is there, but that honestly doesn't mean much. Like I said, and like most of you guys know, they don't tell you whenever these things are being done until they're completed. So he's not going to show as booked in over there, and he's not going to show as not in Latah County until they're good and ready to let us know. They'll press that button for the alert to go out whenever it's ready. If you're signed up for VineLink and get information about him, you'll get an alert. You will. I should get an email. So usually when I get a VineLink email, it's like 11 o'clock at night. For you guys that always go to my community post, you see that I will get them at like 11 p.m. and they'll just come in all crazy late for some reason. I don't know. So I could get one tonight. He could have already been transferred. We don't know. But let me know what you guys think about all of the stuff that's been going on. And if you think there's a possibility, guys, trial could happen faster. I mean, honestly, what else is there for them to do besides get the evidence out there and show us what they got for all the crap they've been talking, right? Like, show us we've been wrong. Yeah. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. If you'd like the way that I present this information and give my opinion, please do not forget to leave a like on your way out. Subscribe to the channel if you are not subscribed already. And don't forget to make sure that your notification bell is set to all so you don't miss any of my rants, reviews, reactions, updates, or deep dives. See y'all.